absolute fact, Trevor Hunt! Introducing contestant number 2, Prince Abdul Hakeem. Introducing contestant number 3, he is the insBROational Collin James.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well-earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine.
Let me go ahead and explain this to you. I've been taking over PPW for 5 straight years, and I ain't slowing down. Oh, you idiots and losers and nobodies know. Obsidian Boys is taking over. We going into OT. It's an Obsidian takeover.
Is the young man who at the age of 17 became the youngest champion in pure pro wrestling history. He is the young man who defeated the 5-year reign of James Alexander to become your reigning and defending pure pro wrestling Michigan State Cruiserweight champion. Please welcome to the Park Theater, the Global Flyer, Trevor! Ladies and gentlemen, from the sold-out historic Park Theater in downtown Holland, Michigan, this is Top Rope TV. Brian Spencer and my good friend Drew Black back with me here at the announce table.
Brian, it is a pleasure to be back with you here at the announce table in the Park Theater, a sold-out crowd to see this fatal four-way for the Cruiserweight title.
And it's obvious by this crowd reaction, Drew, who the favorite in this match is.
If you can't figure that one out, let me spell it out for you. D-R-A-K-E, Drake.
The global flyer, the youngest champion in pure pro wrestling history. This is a fatal four-way, Drew. One pin and it's over. Drake does not have to be pinned to lose that title. Who's your favorite in this match?
I have to say right now, going into this match, unfortunately my favorite just got thrown out, but I have to stick with the absolute fact. Trevor Hunt. He is a rising star in PPW and is one to watch.
And we're down here to the former members of the Motor City Flyers. These were the men who won the tag team titles years ago.
Lots of history here, lots of bad blood as well. Prince Abdul Hakeem and the Global Flyer Drake have no love lost for each other, that's for sure.
Well, they started in the Motor City Flyers, they ended up going to Obsidian, and we know what happened with Drake and Obsidian there, and now they're trading blows here at the Park Theater, Drew.
Looks like Drake's got the upper hand on Hakeem right now, whipping him off the rope. Oh, what a nice reversal.
Big flying forearm by the Global Flyer, the reigning Cruiserweight champion with everything to lose and nothing to gain tonight.
Right, as you said before, Drake does not have to get pinned or submit in this match to lose. You have to think what is running through his mind right now.
I don't know if our camera picked this up, but Collin James was just thrown into the wall out here by the absolute fact Trevor Hunt. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Drake is looking to take flight. Flying clothesline, down goes the Prince. We have the cover, Drew. This could be over early.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine.
Prince, we have the cover, Drew. This could be over early. There's two, but only a two. The absolute fact, Trevor Hunt is back in the ring now. Drake, a house of fire so far. He needs to be to retain that Michigan State Cruiserweight title. Drake taking it to the chop house tonight. Drake setting up for a springboard. What's he going to do? He can do everything up there. Oh, but Trevor Hunt had it scouted. And down goes the champion. Hunt with a cover. Only a two. You're going to have to do a lot more to the Cruiserweight champion Drake to keep him down, Drew. That might have done it, though. I think he's going to work on Drake's knee.
Right now, Trevor's controlling the match in the ring, but right in front of us, we've got Collin James kicking Abdul Hakeem right now.
Literally stomping in the ribcage of the Prince Abdul Hakeem. And now, Trevor Hunt, the absolute fact, choking the Global Flyer with his boot in the ring. This is going everywhere. This might end up back at the VFW down the road here, Drew.
Yeah, the second Saturday in October, we'll be back in Holland at the VFW. We might see a title change, and what are we going to see after that?
Who knows, but the Park Theater might not be able to contain these two tonight. We almost had a new champion right there.
What a powerful DDT from the absolute fact, Trevor Hunt. We'll see if Drake can recover.
Trevor Hunt not getting over very well with this howling crowd, and meanwhile out here, Abdul Hakeem has been laying out for a moment after getting ran into that wall by Collin James. Meanwhile, back at the ring, Trevor Hunt doing the right thing. He's trying to wear down Drake, keep him on the ground so he can't fly.
Absolutely, but Drake is getting this crowd behind him. That is the one thing that Drake has in this match that nobody else does. This Holland crowd loves the Global Flyer, and they are going to give him all of their energy.
They're feeding off the energy, but right here, out on the outside, we have another brawl with Collin James. These two have to get in the ring to win this match. I don't know if they realize that. Oh,
what a clip from the absolute fact, Trevor Hunt, right on Drake's knee.
Right,
I wonder if that's going to take him out from that high-flying ability.
Right, he's been working on that knee quite a bit in this match. It's a target now. Trevor Hunt. Wait a minute, here comes Collin James. The inspirational belly, the flat belly suplex.
That is something that I don't want to be on the receiving end of, Brian. I don't know about you.
I don't want to be anywhere near a ring with anybody who wrestles on this staff. We've got to cover, but Abdul Hakeem mustering enough energy to make the break.
You got to wonder what's going through these competitors' minds right now. They're all looking for a shot. They want that Cruiserweight title, so they're going all out. All cylinders firing.
Matches like this should just be called a scramble because that's what this is. These are just 4 eggs in a frying pan trying to get out. Hakeem with a beautiful maneuver there. This could be it.
Global Flyer in to break up that pin, saving his title.
He's going to have to do that. Remember, Drake does not have to be pinned to lose the Cruiserweight title tonight.
What a kick to the face on Abdul Hakeem from Drake.
And this rich history continuing as Drake looking to springboard again. Look at the hang time by the Cruiserweight champion.
Sending him all the way across the ring. Now we got to cover.
There's 2, and, well, both men were able to break it up there.
Both Trevor Hunt and Collin James on the same page right at that moment saying, no, we want the title.
Your pick is still in this match, Drew.
And my pick is absolutely going to take home the title.
Drew Black, ladies and gentlemen, he's not the best color commentator in the business for nothing. We're trading blows in the ring here
all
at the
4
Park
men
Theater.
slugging it out right now.
We're having fun on Top Rope TV. What a kick by Collin James and a huge enziguri by Drake. All these men are hurt, however.
All 4 down. We're going to see. Maybe one of them's going to come up here and go ahead and steal a pin.
At the moment, Drake, the Cruiserweight champion, is the only one that's showing any sort of life right now.
You got to wonder if that kick from Collin James onto Trevor Hunt did anything, and then you got to look at that enziguri taking out Prince Abdul Hakeem. Oh,
all
first
4 men
up.
are to their knees here.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting somebody up. Back to trading some blows.
These men will go to war as they are right now for this Cruiserweight title. And we've got a Mexican standoff of chops here, Drew.
Just chopping each other. Who's going to be the first to fall? Just tree trunks. Oh, Collin James, first one down.
That's right. Drake decided to get this out of the chop house, but now an inverted atomic drop. And the absolute fact might be making Drew some money here in a minute here.
I think so.
But Drake flung too far from the ring. Hunt has to wait. It's time to pull him back, but now Trevor Hunt looking to take flight.
He's going to the top rope. I'm going to call it right here. Elbow drop. Once you, oh, never mind.
Well, the Prince Abdul Hakeem has something to say about that.
You got to wonder if Abdul here is going, I want this title so bad that I'm going to give out everything.
Hard superplex, and you absolutely know he is. You know since Obsidian lost those tag titles, he has wanted gold again. And a huge slam.
Collin James slam it. Hakeem there, but he's not going for the cover. What's going on?
Abdul rolled out of the ring, and there's the elbow from Drake. We've got a cover.